Welcome to the Tuesday Brew. We're picking standard, of course. I'm a standard player. Oh, I was thinking this guy. So let's see here. Oh, where'd it go? Flying 3-4. Uh-oh. Co-pilot. Trying to do its thing over here. Don't want that. Flying 3-4. You may look at top card of your library any time. You can cast artifacts from the top of your library. Artifacts you control have tap, add blue, spend this mana only to cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand. Okay, that's interesting one for sure. We're artifact focused. We want to cast things from the top of our hand. So I think things like flash would be beneficial. And obviously we need to focus mainly on artifacts. Artifacts with flash. Let's do that. Artifacts. Flash. Let's do hit that. Okay, we'll do value 1. What can we? Okay. Yeah, I love this card. So yep. Okay, so that's protection within the same set too. Okay. That's our only protection. We'll see what else we find. But we'll do a 4-0 for now. And then I'm not too familiar with this. Flash when this tap up the window. So I can target an artifact or a creature, put 2 stun counters on it. It has a little bit of late game with the craft ability. Okay, so we're kind of doing more of a control-ish. Okay, let's see what we have for mana value 3. Okay, we're starting to run out of blue. We'll stay in blue for now. But if I were to go in 2 colors, this would be a cool card to have in that second color, black. Okay. So let's see here. Cast artifacts. So we want artifact creatures, and then we can use artifacts to basically ramp. So we want higher cost mana value. We want things that are higher mana values than this to get the most out of this last line. I don't know if you can see me where I put my hand, but this last line here. Artifacts you control have tap, spend this mana to cast spells from anywhere in here. Okay. Talking too much. Okay, artifact. We'll stick with blue. So, mana value 4 more. Just for giggles here, we'll do 7. Okay. So not bad. Enter when this creature machine may sacrifice an artifact. I don't have any sacrifice synergy built in, so maybe we'll come back to that. No. So that's not bad. That's some card draw. Station 8 though. Let's see. Let's see what other creatures we add. We need creatures to station, so that might be that comes after. Let's see here. Okay. Yes, we'll throw 4 of those in there. Affinity for artifacts, so as we start throwing these out, that makes this a lot cheaper to cast. And if he's out, that kind of like doubles up. He can pretty much come out at 1 mana value. Okay. This creature enters, gain control target. Again, we need creatures to crew or to station, so that's not bad. Crew 3, get him out. Oh, I just kind of skipped over that. Return target creature. Okay, if that opponent's speed is greater than each other player's speed, reduce that opponent's speed by 1. Okay, maybe sideboard if we're doing with speed. What's that? I have 2 of them. We'll throw it in sideboard. We'll do best of 1 for now, but we'll switch that out in case we want to. Whenever you cast knife, at least 4 minutes spit together. Becomes an artifact creature. Okay. How many do I own? Just 3. Throw that in for giggles. And tap target artifact. Stun counter on it. And we can warp that in. So this kind of has tap. Stun counter, synergy here. That's more of the control. Expensive. But that can be more of our late game. So do a 3 of. Okay. It's kind of a... Again, we need creatures to station, so we'll see where we're at once we get 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures that I have so far. Affinity for artifacts. That's kind of similar to flying 3, 4. Yeah. That kind of plays into where I'm going here, for sure. Let's see here. Okay, so we're kind of struggling with outside of just control. We still need an early game threat. We can't just rely solely on control. So we'll go back down to the lower cost here. And I feel like it needs to be a creature. It needs to be a creature. It's not an artifact. Okay, so that's showing me non-artifact creature, so we'll switch back. Kind of nulls. This ability gets nulled out essentially as soon as he comes out on the board, so kind of counterproductive in a way. So we, under your control, this creature can attack us out. Okay, defender. So I guess that's good, like mono red. Just kind of throw that in the sideboard. This card is fun, but it's kind of hard to. The synergy is not the best. Again, it's sacrifice, so if I had some kind of payoff for sacrificing things. Let's see here. Greatest mana value among other artifacts you control. Okay. So that will max out with this guy. So 7. Comes in with only a mana value of 2. And it can grow to a max of 7 on this guy. And of course, I could throw this on if I wanted to. How many rare? Oh. Alright, we'll do 3. It's kind of in the same set. Yeah, okay. I feel like I have to craft this. This is like a must-have, I think. Okay. What am I doing here? So I need... I love the artifact route, but I feel like I still need some kind of... something... to keep them at bay if all else fails with the, you know, I'm not removing anything, I'm just keeping things on the board tapped. So as far as, of course we can bounce things, let's do that, you know, I think. Vehicles. Okay. I don't have any card draw. Artifact card draw. Okay, this one's... I've used this a billion times in other decks, so... Yeah, there we go, 4 of. Okay. It's a little heavy on some cards, maybe... Because I'm protecting mostly... We'll do 2. It's a can I say non-creature spell. At least 4 mana. All creature, everything 4 and above is a creature. Okay, so we gotta get this out. Okay, so 60 cards. We got some stun and stun counter, tap down, reduce the power. We can bounce them, so it's kind of early game control. Of course, we could throw him out to absorb some damage for that 4 defense, and it will start growing. It's a 0/4 though, but grab on the artifact. So it is an artifact, so it would come in as a 2/4 because it would find itself. Protection. We have flyers, so we can fly over things. You know, surveil. Tap him down some more. We're gonna warp this in to slow him down early game in case we kind of start slipping over here. I'm not gonna worry about sideboard right now. I need to see how this works out. All right, let's do it. Where am I? How much time? 13 minutes. All right, let's get at least 2 or 3 games in. Built around the guy here. There we go. Play. Alright, we're doing it. Kinda cold in here. Winter is coming for a show. This takes too long, I'll edit this out. Alright, here we go. Got a little connection problem there. Okay, slow him down, throw out a creature, we can play, we can definitely slow him down. Maybe a little too many of these, we'll see. We'll keep it. I would come in as a 2/4. Other artifact shield. Oh wow, okay. I thought this would see itself, so I kind of made a mistake on that one. That's fine though. Why you need that instant speed? Something. So they have 3 colors here: blue, green, and white. So just gotta destroy target. Bounce them right back out. This guy. Okay. I can only target him with this thing. It's just not even worth it. Yeah, you can swing. I get it. Okay. Put stun counters on it because he'll just exile it. Okay, here we go. We have this guy. We're just gonna swing. See what happens here. Maybe crack this on the end step. In hopes that I get a land. Could warp him out, put a counter, then I have to pay the war too. Then I have nothing on the board, so. Okay, you're probably going to counter it. Oh, wait. But I would destroy it. I couldn't. Guess we're gonna do this. Slow him down a little bit. Make him spend spend his mana on next turn. Nice. So we can actually cast this from our top of our library and use this as mana. Let's do that. Okay. Okay, so I can tap this sacrifice and put another sun counter on this thing. We'll see where this is going. Good craft, this thing. Till end of turn, nice. I guess you could just return this to the battlefield. Depends on what it is, I guess. Look at this. Nice. Cast this from my top of my library. Maybe for artifacts. Okay. Almost like I should pay this thing subdued. Okay, then I can cast this. Okay, let's do this. This is actually working out pretty good, actually. Well, that only costs 2 mana to cast this guy. So both of those. That was good, because I didn't need either of those lands. I could cast this guy if I wanted to. I might, just to get him off the top of my library. If that makes sense. Oh no, okay. It has flash. Is it only during my turn? Okay, no, okay. Thank you. Oh wow. Oh, okay. It has to be tapped for me to put this on it. If you had a fight spell, I could reduce. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh no. Okay, nothing too crazy. Oh, nice. Good stuff. stun count on the scene. Let's do this. Crap. Target. Alright, I'm gonna warp this. Hold on. Okay, so this mana value is actually 6. So we're gonna warp this in. This should be 6 now. Nice, that worked. And then we're going to do this on a flyer. I thought it was going to be a counter. Ooh. Tap that. Nice. Just him. Good. This guy, I have one out. Legendary roll. Can't have one more. Like this guy versus this guy. Turn your grave out. I don't know. So, we could tap this flyer down. We're going to... let's just swing and see what happens. Only 2 blockers. So you gotta block at least one. Okay, so they're both gonna die. Nice. Let's do this. Yep. He's flying for his turn, okay. Go ahead and swing. A double dog dare ya. It's a little grindy of a deck, but it worked exactly how, kind of more or less what I expected. Tap him down, keep him down essentially until you get these guys out. That then boost this guy. Like that worked out exactly how I was playing. Crazy. Alright. Even this, I was kind of worried about this. But even the crafting's coming in handy. Uh-oh. Talk too soon maybe. I don't know what that's gonna do. This might be the game changer. Uh-oh. Pretty sure I just saw a board wipe. Yep, there it is. That's fine. That's fine. We got this. We got this. That's where this guy is gonna come in handy. Okay, so let's do this. What a craft. Craft this guy. One of these. Doesn't matter. Good game, good game. Perfect. Good game. And swing, cogwork, wrestler for the win. Oh wow. Alright. That was good. That was good. Come here, Marty! That was good. That was a good one. Alright. So where are we at? We're at... Oh jeez. I don't even see the timer. 36 minutes? Okay, let's do another one. Let's do another one. Alright, it's all about the brew here. My trick to brewing: pick mono color, legendary creature, or some card to base the deck around. You know, build the deck out in mono color. If you want to go into second color, then start introducing that second color slowly. But here we go with this one. Alright, so turn to throw him out. So we can start swinging once we get... throw this out, then he'll be a 2. Alright. Start reducing the cost of this. A lot of blue going on here. Gotta watch out for those counterspells. Oh! Using my tricks. Is this a mirror match? Oh, what? Okay. This is a pretty good card. This out. Bounce off would be lovely right about now. Worst comes to worst, I'll put a stun counter on him. Yeah, that. Which unfortunately. So now he's a 0-4. Okay, okay. It's not bad. I needed that. So we'll hold off. So this is an enter ability, so... artifact, creature... Let's put in a graveyard. Discover. So I should return this to his hand. Cause this... oh no, let's go to the graveyard and discover 3. Tab up to 1. Put this on his head. Stumped. What do I return? This thing? Because this just falls to the graveyard, then he'll discover 3. It's not a really good answer. return this, then he'll just cast it again. For 3, but if I return this, the graveyard. I'm just gonna wait. This is the smart play. Swing in for 3, then bounce him. Which I'm gonna probably. Swing in for 3. What? 5. Okay. The mana. I only had to pay 3. The mana value of this card is actually 5. Nice, nice. Okay, so we're just gonna return it. It's not bad, I guess. Oh, oops, that's fine. Sorry. Oh, you got one of your own? Oh, this is practically a mirror match. Something else. Anyways. I don't know if I want to win this one. So, what am I doing? Okay. So what if I whoop this guy in? This mofo down. Yeah, he's gonna swing with this. Yeah, okay, okay. It's energy, baby. Yeah. Okay, so you can. I'm just gonna block whatever if you swing at me, unless you return it to my hand. You do have this thing. Oh. Not a bad play. Smart. I know they're both flyers and I can't block. I may have just gave him the game. So that's 8. I can reduce it by 2. So it's going to be close. The wrestler might come in for the win again. We'll see. That's not good. Alright, that's game. Good game. Good game. Let's do that. Sucks I can't block anything else. Good game. Alright, so they had this card, Case of the Finch Falcon. And this thing, which was pretty good. So we had very similar decks, that was kind of cool. Okay. I just don't have a lot of tokens, so I guess that's where this thing comes in. Alright, cool. That was fun. Thank you for watching. I'll throw the deck list down in the description and my link to my TCG player. And peace.